Like, to be sincere, I have no feelings, like no feelings at all, like nothing for this man called my dad. It didn't matter, without even looking back, without a lot of resentment, a lot of, anger, a lot of
Sandie's Joyful Space. Subscribe.
Hello blessed, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sandra and this is Sandie's Joyful Space. You are welcome, you are welcome, you are welcome once again. So guys, this is one video that I just knew that I would film one day, but I really never knew when that one day would be. Guys, I know you might not be getting what I'm saying or rambling about, but I just want you to hang in there with me. Just know that it took me a lot of courage, energy, strength. It took me a lot to just on my camera today and film this video. It took a lot, so just bear with me. From the title of the video, you might be wondering, why am I even sharing this, or why do I even bring it up? Why am I talking about this? It's kind of personal. I'm not supposed to share. It's not everything you bring on social media. Yes, you are right. I get you. I get your point. But this is something that I have always wanted to share. And I am sharing this because I don't know how many people, this video would inspire. I don't know how this video will help someone who might be going through similar things like what I'm about to share in this video, or who might have experienced certain challenges or is still experiencing certain challenges based on this similar, experience I'm about to share with you guys. In a nutshell, I just want this video to, touch someone, inspire someone, help someone, educate someone. This is something I've always wanted to do. Enough of the rambling. So recently I had an interview with a Ghanaian YouTuber, and in the course of the interview he asked me something, and it has to do with my dad. Because if you are close to me, or you've talked to me before, or you've been around me, I always talk about my mom, my sisters, and not really about my dad, or even mentioning my dad and all that. Anyway, today I'm just here to talk about why I don't really, talk about my dad, or you won't hear me mention my dad, and why I have no kind of, is it affection or love, or father connection, father love, and that kind of bond. Back then when I was very young, growing up, I would go to school and I would hear my friends talking about their dad. My dad took me out, he did this for me, he did that for me, my mom did this, my dad did this. It was always like that. This was I was very young. I think then I was in primary 1 or primary 2. Just hear them always, talking about their dad. It kind of, got to me. I was like, okay, in my little circle of friends, I was the one who didn't have a dad figure in her life. So it kind of got to a point where I was like, okay, I think I should ask my mom, because me, I don't even understand why everyone is just, talking about their dad in my, my little circle of friends. And me, I don't have anything to say. I know they get story to share. So I just sum up the courage to ask my mom one day. I can't even remember how I asked her. I can't even remember how I, phrased the question, but I knew I asked my mom and she kept quiet. She didn't say anything, unlike my mom. So she just told me I should go inside. She'll talk to me later. She'll tell me later. She just kind of brushed it off and didn't give me any answer, which actually, got me a bit sad, very sad, not just a bit. And guys, this is not easy for me to just, the memories are just kind of all over the place. Anyway, I don't want to get emotional in this video. Sandie, you're not going to cry. So my mom was like, she wants to take me out. I was so excited. Normally, she takes us out, but in group with my sisters. And I was just also excited. I was really happy that she wanted to go out with me alone. So I got ready. She told me we'll be going to, was it Matthias or Mr. Biggs? This is a eatery in Nigeria. She was just watching me and just staring at me. And after the whole eating and everything, she just told me that I remember I asked her some time back, like this time, like guys, African mothers, when I asked her this question, me, I've even forgotten that I asked her. You asked me about your dad some time back. I didn't really give you an answer because I just felt it was not the time for me to tell you. You were quite young. You are still young, but you are a bit more sensible. And I've always been that kid that always acts, more mature than my age. When she was just talking at that point in time, my ears were open because this is something I've always wanted to know. And then she just broke it to me, like, your dad is not in our lives anymore. Like, that's why you don't see him. He doesn't visit and all that. I'm proud to these guys. I didn't even know what he looked like. Like, I've never even seen a photo of him to even just, okay, put a face to what he looks like. And everybody always say, oh, you look like your dad. You look like your dad. Like, I act like him. I look like him. So this just made me more curious to just, know how he looked like, what he's like, since everyone says I look like him. Anyway, when she told me that, I didn't know how to, ask questions of why. I didn't just ask questions. If you if you know African mothers, I think she even tried. Like, she tried to even just, sit me down and just tell me he's no longer in our lives. Like, he left long time ago and he's now, remarried and all that. So at that point in time, I was very, very hot. I actually just thought maybe he traveled and perhaps one day he would come back. Like, that was my thought growing up. I just felt like, oh, perhaps daddy traveled and it's a very long trip. One day he'll be back. Like, I've always been expecting that one day I would just hear that knock and it would be my dad, like, at the door. Like, guys, I don't want to cry in this video. So the one question that I've always asked myself, like, repeatedly, is why did he leave? Like, why did he just stood up and just walked out on his family? Like, just disappeared, just left, like, we didn't matter, without even looking back, without even bothering. Guys, I just wanted to just have that closure. Like, why did you just leave? Why did you just, stand up and just, walk away and just, left? Like, like we didn't exist, like nothing mattered. I don't know how. So growing older and just, seeing things, hearing things, discussions from my sisters and everyone, and the puzzle started to make sense. That's one reason why he did that. Like, the big question I've always asked is because we were girls. Like, just because we were girls. Just because we were all girls. Like, I didn't expect that. I didn't see that coming. I didn't even, it never even crossed my mind. Like, never crossed my mind. At that point in time, I just asked myself, like, are we not children? Like, does it mean that we don't matter? Like, are girls not children? Are we not humans? Like, don't we matter? Like, just make it make sense. Is it only male children that matters? Is it only male children that are considered humans, that are considered, I don't know, guys. At that point in time, it just broke me. It kind of broke me. And one thing you should know is sometimes you never know how, affected you are by something, or the extent to which certain situations affects you. You might never know until even later in life. And sometimes you might not even know that the reasons why you are acting this way or feeling this way is due to certain situations that has happened perhaps in your past or something like that. So what am I trying to say? At that point in time, I felt like, oh, okay, I'm not bothered. Like, it's okay. But I never knew that I was not okay. Like, it wasn't okay. In my senior secondary school, like senior high school, when I went to boarding school, if you have ever been to a boarding school, or if you know how boarding school setup is, we have visiting days. And on these visiting days, parents, come and visit their kids. They bring a lot of goodies for them. They spend time with them. They chat with them. They bring them food, provisions, money. Like, it is just a beautiful day. Like, everyone is happy. Everyone is excited to see maybe their mother, their father, or both of them, or just family. I went to a boarding school that is quite far from home, like quite far from where I reside. So my sisters could not even make it most times to my visiting day. Like, they never made it to any visiting day because it's just so far. And I know that if my mom was in Nigeria at that time, because at this time my mom was now in Germany, I know that she would make her time to come. I trust my mom on that. Just stepping out of my hostel and seeing, daughters hugging their dad, bonding with their dad, and the whole feeling and everything, guys, I begin to crave for that. Like, I begin to, feel that emptiness. I begin to know what it feels like. I want that connection. I want that bond. I want to feel it. I want to know how it feels like, to have a dad around you. Just, guys, it got to a point that visiting days, I don't step out of the hostel. I just stay in the room. My mom normally, send my guardian money before that day. She goes out, she buys me a lot of goodies, a lot of things. She can go to Mr. Biggs, eatery, and buy me food, this and that, give me money. Most of my friends normally say that, oh, you are enjoying every visiting day, you are eating Mr. Biggs, you are eating this, you are eating pie, you are eating that. They are just eating, home cooked meal. They never knew that I actually, crave for what they have. Most of them, their parents come together, like their dad and their mom. They visit them together, they spend time, they chat, and here you are telling me you feel like enjoying. I just smile and I wave it. So guys, it was at this point I started building up a lot of resentment, a lot of, anger, a lot of, I don't know how to put it, just, let me not use the word hate. That would be like too much. But I just felt a lot of, resentment and anger towards my dad. Like, just to kind of, get over it, get over the feeling, get over all those, feeling of missing my dad, the bond and everything. I just started telling myself, oh, I don't need him. I don't even need a dad. Who needs a dad? Da, 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 da. Like, kind of a defense mechanism to help myself. I didn't know that as I was doing this, I was just building up a lot of, anger, resent. Like, I was also, hurting myself. So guys, I don't want to bore you guys in this video on how, I felt, how this affected me emotionally, how I came out of it, and how I got here today. Maybe I'll be filming a subsequent video just talking about that. But what I just came here to share is the fact that, guys, when I was told that he passed away, like, it was no more. Even after I knew he passed away, I was still kind of still angry. Like, oh, if I had a dad, if I even knew him, I would have the bond. I would know how I felt. Like, all those feelings, I still felt them, even though I knew he had passed away. But the day my mom actually told me he passed away, I had that feeling like, oh, okay, like, it's real. I don't have a dad anymore in my life. Like, it's gone. But there was no, I don't know what it, there was no kind of a sentimental, emotional feeling of loss, that I lost someone so, so precious, so this. Like, I just went on my day. Yeah, I practically didn't get so touchy or so emotional about it because I don't even know you. Like, okay, I lost my dad. Okay, good and fine. It was at this point I just knew that, okay, actually, like, to be sincere, I have no feelings, like, no feelings at all, like, nothing, like, no feelings for this man called my dad. Whether you want to call it love, likeness, I don't know. I felt nothing, like, nothing for this person. Yeah, you might say, ah, why would you say that, this and that? But that's just the truth. That's the truth. The girls he rejected, he said, oh, they are not children, they are this and that. Today, we are all, grown. We are all, achieving milestones. We are all just doing great things at our different space, at our different homes, careers. Like, anyway, guys, I just made this video to encourage someone. I don't know if you are facing any form of rejection, either from your parents, your family members, because sometimes it might not even be your parents. It might be family members who are just, rejecting you or kind of not counting you worthy enough for certain things because of certain reasons. There are many reasons why someone can go through, something like this. It might not even be because you are a girl child. It can be for something else why, you are being treated or secluded in a way. So in any way you are being, secluded or treated like you are rejected or you are nobody or you are this and that, I'm just here to tell you that you are much more than what they think you are. You are much more than you even think you are. You are much more than what anybody think you are. You are a chosen generation, a royal priesthood, an holy nation, a peculiar people. You are not ordinary. For you to be created, for you to be placed on earth is not by mistake. You are here for a purpose. And that purpose has not even begun to enter the minds of humans. Neither have they even thought about it. Neither have they even imagined it. Because God's purpose for you is greater, is beyond their understanding, is beyond their imagination, is beyond whatever they think you are. Because you are much more than what any human can classify you as. So don't ever limit yourself. Don't ever bring yourself down. No matter what, whether it's your family, whether it's your friends, whether it's your love, no matter who it is that is limiting you, that is kind of, rejecting you, that is kind of, secluding you, that is kind of, putting you in a kind of a box, just know that they don't know who you are. They can't even begin to imagine who you are. God has not even placed it in their minds. They cannot even comprehend what God has in store for you. So don't ever limit yourself. Don't tell yourself that, oh, because I'm a girl, I can't achieve this, I can't do this. Please dare to break all protocols. That standard that they think that, oh, this is where she can stop. Hey, tell them that no, that is not where I can stop. In fact, my stopping destination, you don't know it. I myself, I don't even know it. So guys, just believe in yourself. That is one thing that has helped me. That even till today, when I'm doing something and I've set my mind to do something, the way I go at it, the way I put my all, the way I try to, push, you will think that, take it easy. It is because I don't want to limit myself. I just want to push. If you are a single mother, I want to say God bless you. Like, God bless you. You guys are doing a great job. It's not easy to single-handedly raise kids. We were 5 girls. My mother single-handedly raised 5 girls. Like 5 girls. Guys, it was not easy. It was not easy at all. But she did it. I believe that no matter the struggle you are facing today, no matter the circumstances, I will tell you, hold on. Hold on to God. Trust Him. The process, the journey, it might be tough. It might look some way, but don't give up. Keep pressing. Keep pushing. Don't even for 1 minute listen to what they are saying. Listen to the naysayers. Hold on to the word of God. Hold on to the promises of God. Hold on to His promises upon your life and that of your children. No one can limit you. No one can limit your children. No one can limit the destiny of your children. So just hold on. Hold on. And be strong. I'm sure that this video is able to, encourage someone, touch someone, and just be of a blessing to someone. And if you have any question you want to ask me, just drop it in the comment section and I will definitely answer. And even if I can't answer you in the comment section, maybe my subsequent videos, I will definitely answer you. I don't want to just, go into too much details because this story also involves other people in my family. So I'm just going to base this based off of me because I'm the YouTuber. There are no YouTubers. So this is just based off of me, how I felt, how it affected me. I cannot and I would not like to, speak for other members of the family or involve them. So this is just going to be about me and me alone. So if you want me to talk about, how I went through the emotions, how this affected me, how I came out of it, if I'm still going through it, or if I'm now, out of it. Just drop it in the comment section and I will do my best to, answer you all. So thank you so much if you have watched to this point. I really do appreciate, and God bless you all for being patient, for listening to me. I don't even know how I filmed this video, but I just appreciate you if you have watched to this point. I say God bless you. And if this is the first time you're coming across my face, across this channel, I say you are welcome, you're welcome. Please do not forget to hit the subscribe button and hit notification bell beside it so that you'll be notified anytime I post any new video. And please don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and if this video has one way or the other inspired you, touched you, or if in any way this video has been of a blessing to you. And to my returning subscribers, before what? Before dance. My blessed people, my blessed people, my blessed people, my blessed people, Thank you for always coming back to watch your girl. Thank you for your love, your support. God bless you all, and see you all in my next video. Bye.